Working on this bad boy. Don't expect that many people around much, but we'll find out. Getting stuff out and ready. Measuring tape. I don't actually know how I plan to keep the head on here. I did not think that through yesterday. I should have measured it before cutting it off. Oh no. Just gonna wait a couple more minutes. People tend to have ideas. So we have people here that'll have ideas to make this work. Gotta get used to talking to myself. Hello. I'm trying to figure out how to measure this right now. If you're even gonna stick around. I gotta make sure it's showing me all the messages actually. All messages. There we go. And you're gone. Done. Oh no, it's damaged. Yeah, it's just gonna be stuck there. Hello. Currently. Okay. People don't like to stick around. Hello. Hello. Please stick around. Kind of boring if I have nobody to talk to. This is what I'm working on that you can't see because it's down here. Currently measuring how long the strap across the back needs to be. It's not working very well because I cut off the straps for it already. If you can't hear me, let me know. Okay. Or just leave. Hello. You can say hi in the chat. Hello. I'm looking for people to talk to. Hello. Currently working on this. I have a very creepy head base, but oh well. No, this is the head base. I have a very creepy head. Was once a wig mannequin, has been shaved for these purposes. And then just messed up all my measurements. Hello. I would show you a picture of what this looked like before I tore it apart day before yesterday. However, I don't have one currently. Actually, I do have a picture. Very actual physical picture. I won a costume contest. So that's what it looked like, and now I'm tearing it apart so I can make the eyes like the ones that follow where you look when you're looking at them. How those eyes work is essentially they're sunk into the mask a little bit, so that when you turn the mask, it looks like the eyes follow what you're looking at. However, I also decided it needed new elastic, and so here I am, measuring out new elastic. We're getting some people now, hooray! Welcome, welcome everyone. Feel free to ask questions if you have any about what I'm doing or anything. Measurement taken. 15 inches. I don't know what that'd be in non-American units. About 38 centimeters. We're gonna cut that like out of 14 so it actually stays tight around the head. I could have just measured my own head for this. What have I been doing? It's about 14. Taking an elastic. Technically, I could go to 15 and just stretch the elastic to measure it. Welcome, everyone. This is what we're working on. Currently, I'm measuring elastic. Is the chat not working? Or are you guys just really quiet? I don't know how to find out if the chat's not working. Because it says there's 5 people on here. It's like 5 people and no. Okay, hello. Chat is working. That's good. I should have brought a lighter to make sure the ends of this doesn't just start falling apart. I have not seen the new Beetlejuice. Sorry, I don't know Russian. I can't read Russian. Hello. This is what we're working on currently, getting the band that goes across this space. This is just a mask I got from Walmart, guys. It's not that crazy. I've heard that it's good. I just haven't had the chance to watch it yet. I've actually had a lot of drama the past 2 days. I would be at school right now, but there was a school shooting threat the other day, so I'm home. I have seen it once a really long time ago. So actually, maybe not, actually. I know there was one time I was gonna watch it, and then someone who I was with wasn't allowed to watch it, so we had to watch something else. So there's that. Also, this mask has feathers, if you were curious. Not a Therian, I just think these masks are cool. Needle warning, although you'll probably barely be able to see it on here. Because it's sewing time. It's been a long time since I pulled out this thread. Nice. I do have a sewing machine, but I'm most experienced in hand sewing, and it also won't be ridiculously loud for the stream. So, yeah, I have more subscribers than I'm willing to bet people are going to expect for a long while. I have like 11,000. Just that I disappeared for almost a year doing things. Shiny needle that is invisible 90% of the time to you. Thank you for subscribing and hanging out. You guys can ask me anything about what I'm doing or like really anything. Just I'm looking to entertain you, and you guys can entertain me by asking me questions. I didn't think about this. This knot won't look pretty. It's easy, but it's not pretty. Shows? Haven't watched shows in a long time, actually. Haven't really watched much of anything. Started watching, I think it was Digital Circus here on YouTube with Pomni and all that stuff. Then I just haven't gotten back to it, but I thought that was okay. I don't associate with the fandom of Digital Circus, though, at all. How about you? What shows do you like? I haven't watched Murder Drones yet, but I've been meaning to because it looks good. I tried watching Helluva Boss once, however, that kind of degraded. Like, really quickly, so. Hopefully, this itty bitty knot won't pull through. It'll probably pull through. Yeah, I've watched the full episodes and stuff. It was okay initially, but like the further you got into the show, the more it was about two characters rather than the whole team, and it kind of sucked. It's more about a character named Moxie than the actual, like, one of the main characters. And since it's a show mostly based on, like, character development and stuff, when you only focus on two characters on a character development, the other characters are just there with no personality. It's kind of sucks. Like, Moxie is a side character, but they make him more of a main character, and I don't understand why. So I stopped watching it. Maybe. However, the episodes are made before, like, they saw reactions, so maybe. If that were the case, though, they just make more, like, fan-based stuff about him for the people, like merch and things, which they do, but, like, they do that. This needle is excessively big for this. This is what I mean, like, that's the width of the band, and then I have this wide of a needle for it. It's just like, I don't need a needle that big. There's 10 people here and only one person talking. What are you doing? And if you see me doing this, I'm getting hair in my mouth from the mask. Unless YouTube's being broken right now, that's a possibility. This is how I'm beating my laziness. If I make it content for you, then I need to work on my masks. Gotta have the content there. And I've been lazy the past several months, so I may as well pick up the pace again. What am I doing? What happened? Okay. Please don't nod up. Please, 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 please. What is going on here? What are you doing? Idols. My original idol that got me into this type of stuff was Nettlewing, if you've heard of them. However, they stopped posting on their account, you know. They do have alt accounts I've found, however, I'm not going to share that out. If you find it, you find it. Good for you. If you don't, then you don't. I also think Fizz Eve is very cool. band ain't gonna look pretty, but it's not gonna be seen by anyone, so it doesn't matter. It's just here to do a job, and that job is to keep this mask strapped to my face. Yeah, you've probably heard of them. At least seen them a couple times. I feel like that's how most people are about my channel. Just like, you look familiar. I feel like I've heard of that. I also feel like you might have a misspelling there unless it really is eBay. First side stitched. Hooray! Now we do the exact same thing again on the other side. I don't understand people who come by streams just to sit there and watch me without saying anything. It's a little creepy. Like, yeah, there's 8 people. Only one of them are saying anything every once in a while. Unless, of course, it's being broken. How what? Oh, I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him. He's cool. Didn't realize it was. You talking about the mask? How I made the mask? It just says your cats, and I'm trying to make guesses. My leg's going numb. I don't have cats. I have a family member who is severely allergic to cats. Welcome back. You were here earlier, weren't you? Currently, and sewing straps on this. Got one side on, need to do the other side, and then I need to do one that goes across the top and down to the back. Technically remaking. I was lazy the first time around because I was making it the week before Halloween. About 2 years ago. So, remaking it. That mask is actually as old as my channel, so. There's a timeline for you if you needed one. Thank you. I also have another made one that's way higher quality if you want to see that. It's a dino mask. Might even look familiar. After I get this knot. Probably this mask as I'm making it. Honestly. It's the only time I get to show this off. Want to see the dino mask? It's just right up there. I can grab it. What I was doing was tying this thread at the end so that I could start stitching again. Now I'm putting this through the hole so that it can get wrapped around and stitched. Cool. I do not know who that is though. I'm assuming it's from a horror movie. Yeah, that's not big enough. I know a trick though. There we go. Ah, that sounds familiar. I don't really watch horror movies, so I don't catch this stuff most of the time. I do know their names though. Cool. And hello. Got into the swing of things now, I can tell, because I just got this side done like way faster. Yeah, just gotta knot it up. I am glancing up to check on you guys. It's a little hard to talk though if you don't give me something to talk about. One strap done. Theoretically. I don't know if this will actually work or not. I should not do that. That'd be a bad idea. If you're gonna be mean, you can leave. I don't need you here. He's fine. I feel like every time there's a spike in viewers, YouTube is like putting it out into shorts again. And it's like, find new people, and then everybody scrolls away, and it's like, oh, maybe don't find new people. First band is on. Whee! I need to fix the jaw, it bothers me. Because I took off the bands and now it doesn't stay shut because the old bands were terrible and needed to replace. We've reached the half an hour mark now. It took me half an hour to measure and make that one band. Need to do a little better than that. However, now it'll actually stay on this thing so I can measure other things, like the rest of the headband. And it's like right at 8 inches. You want to take our elastic and get our 8 inches of band put on the head. I always stretch it a little before I cut it so that I can make it fit. Favorite food? I have actually traveled before, so my favorite food is from Ireland. It's called cream of vegetable soup. I'm not entirely sure how they make it. Basically, they have a whole bunch of vegetables and they blend it up. It tastes really good. However, like looking up a recipe to make here, it takes like 3 hours, so haven't made any. Spaghetti's really good too. Don't feel too bad about liking spaghetti. So, this isn't like an official tutorial or anything. I am making this whole thing up as I go along. In fact, I don't recommend you take advice from me. I get a little lazy and cut corners, which you shouldn't cut. Unless you really deal with the consequences. Like, that's the whole reason I'm having to redo this. Because I've had people be like, make a tutorial. No, I'm not making a tutorial. Not happening. I could do a tutorial on how to paint it, but it's only because I just fixed my last paint job recently. And there's also already hundreds of tutorials out there, so there's no real reason to make one. Looks like it's just you and me, but I'm not too surprised because of the time of day. Most people are at school. There's tutorials. You just gotta look up the right keywords. Like, you want a Dynamask tutorial, gotta add the Dynamask in your search. What's a certain part you're looking for a tutorial for? Oh, that's a little complicated. I have seen a tutorial once as like shorts, but it's like they cut off the nose bridge and then they put clay on it. Hey, it's tight enough. It's holding its own strap in place. It's not stitched there yet. It shall be stitched now. Ooh, that's cool. 1 second. This is mine. The reason for all my fame. And this has the example of the eyes I'm making. Look closely. Follow me, eyes. And the jaw hinge moves and everything, you know. We're gonna make the jaw hinge work again. Probably this one thing used to participate in a trend once. And it has like blown up, has over like 700,000 views, and I didn't even like the video. I hate that video so much because I think it's so cringy. Because it was just for a trend. And I was like, why not? And now it's like 90% of the reason people are subscribed to me. And I'm like, oh, that's a problem. Oh, now I can't get rid of it. Because I thought I'd just delete it when it got inevitably no views. But then it didn't get no views. It's just like, well, I guess I'm stuck with that mistake. Yeah, people like stupidity. I'm figuring that out. They like to see the silly little stupid trends, and that's so embarrassing because my family watches this. My siblings watch this. I would never, there would be no end to make fun of. I'm not going to do a channel restart because I want people to see my progress and how much I've grown. However, I essentially have a channel restart because I haven't uploaded videos for like months. Many months. Now I would wear. This one's name is Oreo. Oreo McFurry. His own name is a meme. Out for Halloween. However, far too many people have seen that video for me to feel like I'd be safe going out in that. I feel like people would be like, that's the one, and then beat me up. Because, like, while that video has a lot of, like, my popularity, you gotta keep in mind, like, 700,000 views and only 8,000 people subscribed from that. That's a little over a tenth of the people who watched it, which means there's a range there, and more likely than not, about half the people who watched it hated it. So, because, like, I don't expect every person who likes my content to subscribe, because they'll see it and be like, oh, that's cool. I'll see it again sometime and think that's good enough. And the people who actually like my content will be like, I'll give them a subscriber. And the people who genuinely are, like, probably a little too obsessed will watch all my videos every day. So, like, you have, like, the first 5 of the 1/10 in that range, and then you have the rest, which is going to be all the people who are like, oh yeah, I'll attack furries on site, you know, or like, oh yeah, furry hunting season, rah rah rah. So, I'd rather just avoid those issues entirely. Can't be a problem if I just don't wear it. Hello, people. I see there's new people popping up. I also see that nobody else is talking to me. It's probably cringy to say. Hello, hello. Yes, I am sewing. Probably most people, most public sewing videos I see are at trampoline parks, and this is like, I could never be that brave. This is what I was sewing. So I just finished all the bands on this. If I turn around a second, I could put it on and test it. This is gonna need some testing. This is gonna need some fixing. That is gonna need some fixing. I don't know how though. Don't know how to fix that. It's too tight across the top, so it doesn't stay on my head. It slides up and off. But I also think that might be because this has no foam inside it anymore. I took it all out because I need to make it fit. On this head though, it all sticks because it has old shaved spots. Mask is in place as it should be. I got it from Walmart, but it might be at Spirit Halloween now. I don't know. This is my favorite mask for obvious reasons. It has the most work put into it. Just love it so much. Even the paws, which I also made. I make all my costumes. All my fursuits. This is their paws. Yep. I love how big they are. Like, normal hand and then the paw size. Look at that. It's so big. They also have a giant tail, which is even greater. And people love this tail because it's super waggy at the end because it's only foam till about here. And then it's stuffing and it makes it waggy. Has a little thingy here, like they have on the top of their head. They have 3. I got it off Amazon. It's cheap fur. It looks good because I take care of it with a pet brush, but it's just cheap fur. I forgot how I plan to legitimately actually put on the new straps for the mouth. I don't think I had a plan. That might be problematic. Might need to cut in a slit or something, which would ruin the paint further, which I was hoping to not have to repaint this mask because I can't recreate it. The clear coat I have over it wasn't actually clear, and that's why it's the shade of white it is. Not something I can recreate though, so might just be a teeny weeny problem. It'll be okay. I'll figure it out. For now, I'm pulling hot glue off the inside because I'm tired of having it there. I don't need all this excess hot glue. Alright, hope you have a nice day too. Technically, I don't have to remove all this hot glue. I'm doing it though. Green. If you can't tell by my surroundings or my clothing by any chance, like, it's all green. You can't see that. Never mind. It's all green. This is more of a navy blue though, and I like this color too. One moment. It looks way better when I'm wearing it. Might hear some sounds from my earbud as I'm putting it on. I don't know. It's a little rough getting it on sometimes. Ta-da! Now I just can't see. I can't see, but I have to be like this close to read. I can't see out of this side though because I made him emo. And it won't sit to the other side, and I don't know why. Because technically this eye has way better vision than the other eye. Maybe I can make it sit to the other side. It just has to be all of them, maybe. It just looks weird. Ta-da! I have not been counting. It has been a long time. And I gotta take this off because it gets hot quick. And that's why I wear this one for live streams. I wore this one for a live stream once, but I only went like half an hour. You could probably still find that live stream. It shouldn't be gone anywhere. And then my hair's a mess. How fun. What did I do? Just as gotta keep in mind that live stream is like from 2 years ago. And I most definitely did not act the same I do now 2 years ago. Maybe to the internet, not to me. What's your hobbies? Like your favorite things to do? Nice. I just do art. That's something I can never do. I am so terrible at writing. Honors in every subject except for English. Just can't do it in English. My Dynamask does not make sound at all. I have never heard of someone's Dynamask making sound. Eye shape. That's fun. I still have our old eyes, so I can use them again for this. Good luck. Yeah, I don't understand why it keeps jumping up to like 10 viewers and then you're still the only one talking and then it disappears and it's just you again. Yeah, because now it's down to 4 all of a sudden. Like, what's going on? Working on eyes right now for this. This is backwards. Not a Dynamask exactly, a skull mask. Thank you. Out of all the things it's been called, I have yet to hear Shortcake called a thing itself. Thank you. Currently, I'm making another one. Not this type, though. I'm making a furry mask. Is it like a battery box that's set in there, so you just screw it out? For those just arriving and haven't seen, this is what I'm working on. Currently, I'm working on making their eyes like the eyes of this one, where it moves. Now everyone is caught up, hooray. I'm gonna need to measure that. Oh no. I was hoping to not have to measure it, because measuring with a measuring tape is really difficult for these. Like 8.5. Okay. What am I doing? I just need to measure the circumference of this. People now. Very few sticking around though, I bet. Measuring this, it says it's 7. I'm gonna say it's 8.5 though. Oh, 7.5. A knife? You should probably just get a screw. Just saying, a screw might be your best option. Oh, would you look at that? This thing's 8.5 inches. One thing you get very good at when you start crafting is cutting things in a straight line. Seven people. One person talking. What is going on? This thing is way too big. Look at how much it sticks out at the end. So much extra. It'll be okay. What I need it to do is wrap around the eye socket. Around the eye socket. And it can do that. Hooray! That has become the extent of what I can do on stream. The rest of this I need to take elsewhere so that I can actually hot glue stuff together. That's unfortunate. I wish you luck on your adventures though. I'm gonna end this stream, but I'll still be uploading shorts of what I'm doing, and it'll just be a lot more far apart, you know?
Bye.
It was fun talking. And thank you for watching.